Hey guys, Najaam Lee here, CEO, Creative Director, Image, Lifestyle Coach, and Artist over at NajaamLee.com, NL Art and Healing. So tonight is the night that we're going to be hanging out for a little bit, catching up on Friends to Lovers on Bravo TV. And I had just posted as well. Go over to my link over on YouTube.com and I just posted up Charlie Walter. You know Charlie Cherion, Team Cherion. He was on What's Happening. Watch What's Happening live with Andy Cohen last week. So I have that video up if you want to catch up and see what he did. He was hilarious being a bartender. Hello. And so tonight is supposed to be episode 4. And right now I'm like just touching base and catching up on episode 3 a little bit. And so that we have an idea what's going on and what's going to happen into episode 4. I'm really hoping this episode is really, really a great kicker to discuss about. And also too, I'm going to be going through questions that a lot of you sent me and questions that it has been stirring around in the blogosphere, tweetosphere, you name it. And so we're going to touch base on those questions within this hangout tonight and get the cast members to answer the questions directly. So utilize the hashtag Gosh About Friends to Lovers. Again, it's Gosh About Friends to Lovers. I'm going to try to type some stuff out so you guys can have it. And yeah, so it's at the bottom there. Gosh About Friends to Lovers. That's the hashtag. And let's see. I want to make sure I can chat with you guys as well, or just to put some stuff up. But the show starts tonight at a special time, which is about 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central. And but check your local listings because I'm really not sure on everyone's timing, but that's what I've been told. But still check your local, listings. And you know what this Q&A thing is? They're disabled. Okay. I'm learning this as I go, so please bear with me. Because I want to make sure that I have this on YouTube as well. No, wrong one. Sorry. wrong one. So since that's disabled, I think the chat. I don't know why it's not showing like the other stuff. Google Facts, Uber Conference. So as I'm learning this, okay. As I'm learning this, bear with me as I'm going through this because this is so new for me. All right, so let me post up. As you can see, I have on there past videos and also my main link to YouTube. So you should have that. And so if you're not a subscriber, go over to now to gotchabot.wordpress.com and I'm gonna put it here. And it should add that in. Okay, cool. So that was added. Yay! Yeah, and learning as I go on this thing. I don't know. Show item, please. Okay, good. So it's showing. So I'll make sure everything's shown for you guys. All right. So Gashapat's up there. Subscribe now if you haven't subscribed. And also, you're going to be like hashtagging me, Gashabat, friends to lovers with your questions or whatever. You can also do it in here. Yeah, once I figure that group chat thing out, uh, I think it'll be here as well. So plus all available comments. Oh, okay. So yeah, okay. So I'm seeing this now. So I'm going to try to see what the link is. So starts. Okay, so let me try to find this link. Links. uh, Event page. Okay, YouTube page. All right, so let me tweet this out, I guess. Okay, so we're going to tweet this out later. Right, and then okay, so I have that. Okay, guys, so I sent those out, and yeah, so hopefully that should be while I'm doing this. So I am just inviting people. So invite her. Um,
Hey everybody, it's Andy in the Bible Clubhouse. It is snowing today now outside. Human sunshine.
Which one is message?
Tom, Miami.
How do you do this?
Tonight, Kristen Chenoweth and I will know what really happened in Miami. I guess we'll be late to 11. I don't know. Tell me about the basis. They're having fun. This basis. None. I don't even think I've had it. But he's bad. How did that work? Was I the base? Was I bad? In the capture, this is how you ball only touch the ball. Has the ball been in the first base? Has the ball been in the second base? Has the ball been in the second base? All bases on first base. They just want me to get beat. They probably don't care who it's on. Let your ball down and open up your legs.
Yes, my Okay. All right, so it's like 9:30 Eastern time, and so I want to go over real quickly some of the questions that came in, and yeah, some of the questions. It's like freezing. I'm on the East Coast, New England. It's like freezing. Oh my gosh. I'm downstairs and it's like I'm in an iceberg. Okay.
We offer the Disney Center, and the best place to show is Disney Parks.
So like some of the questions that came in, one of the big questions that came in was like, and this is for everybody on the cast members, was what were some of your fears going into, well, actually coming out of the friend zone? You know, what were some of their like really, serious fears, besides just making out with someone? And a couple of the other questions, a lot of the other questions are addressed to each one specifically. And then I'll get into that later, but I just wanted to give some of the general questions. And a lot of the other questions were like, what were you thinking about? Why this person? Why did you choose to be with, like, such as Alex with Chris? Why choose Chris? Like, why her? And that was basically with everybody. So that was a general question for everybody in the cast. Why choose Stefan, Marshana, and same thing. Like, Charlie, why did you choose Darian? And Sydney, why did you choose Jin? And everyone was like a lot talking about what Jin and Sydney, as to seeing like Sydney is very emotional, and with all those emotions, like if people were wondering, like, do you think Jin is just really not the one for you? She may be a great friend for you, but as a lover, as a girlfriend, as a person that you can really rely on and count on. Besides all those benefits that a friend comes with, you know, a lot of the audience didn't think that she was that comforter for you, like that other side. They didn't see that. Um, and so those are some of the questions, like general questions. And then, so later I'm going to go into specifics. I'm just going to run them down and doing it by each couple and just run it down. And I think that'll be easier. And hopefully I don't make this too long. And for people to be like, oh, I have no idea, this is going to be so long or whatever. But I want us to just really have a good time watching the show. I'm watching episode 3 right now, and I'm at the part where Marshana and Stefan are on their date, and it is getting heated. And y'all saw, if you didn't see, I'm going to catch you up. If y'all saw, you guys know that Stefan and Marshana, Stefan wanted to play, basically test drive his car before buying it, and she was like, hell no, you gotta show me some commitment or something before I just open my legs up and just give it to you. And that the one of the things he did do was just like consider her or called her dumb in the middle of all that. And I just thought that, okay, you just went childish, seriously childish on on my girl here, on my Shauna. So I want to see how this plays out like today, tonight's episode, because apologies are due. If you saw with Chris and Alex, I mean, Chris went over the moon, basically. She was just totally distorted in her thoughts and just really reckless in her approach with Alex, and almost like bullying. Like, I mean, that's what it came across to me, like really, really, like she was just bullying him. Like, how can you stop somebody from liking a person's Facebook page? Like, you can't stop them if they like your photos. And the other thing too, he's a businessman. I mean, the more likes that you get on your your profile, your page, or anything you're doing business wise, and he has now a personality going through, like it's going to help him. So let's go back into the friend zone. As a friend, you would want that for your friend, unless you are jealous of that and totally thinking in a whole another way, that you don't want that for your friend, and then just using other people instead of just really looking at herself and seeing like how pathetic she's really acting over, someone liking his Facebook page, and oh, because it's his ex. I mean, you had to do some digging to figure out that was his ex. I mean, talk about like stalking. Hello. That's what I would call it. I mean, you really are stalking. Don't give me that crap of you're just digging and being detective or whatever. No, you're stalking. You're really digging to the point where it's making no sense. It's nonsense. And that's really because she has a baggage that she's carrying from other past relationships and other past history of things that probably never went well for her in relationship wise with men. And that also can probably stem from things happen in her childhood when it comes to relationship with men, that right now Alex is the pincushion for every single thing that she has gone through. And that's some counseling needed for her, in my opinion. So I have my tea, toodles to tea. I'm really curious to see about Charlie and Darian, because I really think Darian is going to go through some serious hurt tonight that we're gonna see. And Charlie just like fucked up. Basically, he just fucked up in a bad way. And we're going to just experience it tonight and really talk about it because Darian is such a sweet, old-fashioned, humble, really, really cool guy, laid back type of personality. And why would anyone want to like hurt a person like that, or really go in on them like that? So I'm really curious to see what Charlie did. And Marshana and Stefan, I'm really hoping she can slow down because a lot of people online have been saying that she's very desperate and desperate to the point of uh it's like making her look very weak. And she's a beautiful girl, but she's just acting as if like Stefan, she's so blinded by seeing like Stefan is the only one. And we on the outside are looking like, what do you see in Stefan? Like, we really don't see it because the brother is not even giving her much play. He's really acting like a jerk. And then some people right now want to understand or wants him to come out the closet, so to speak, because he's acting in weird ways to the point where he's exposing himself of the DL situation. And if he's not on the DL, he needs to speak up real quickly. It doesn't matter if you're going on a date with another female, whatever. You're still acting like you are on the DL. And that is, the perspective that he is playing in this role that I think he doesn't even realize he is doing. Or probably he does realize because, he's checking himself really well all over the place with every single mirror that passes him by. So I'm really, really curious. I'm really curious to see. And if he does go there with the show. So link me tonight. Let me just make sure on the time of this that this is happening. Yep, it's happening 10:30 tonight, 10:30 to 11. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna link back up 10:30 tonight, and we're gonna watch it live together. So I'm gonna post this up, and I'll see you in tutus.